day one. What's today? 1:30. Who knows? 1:33. 1:34. We're on the Appalachian obstacle course in southern Maine, and it rained last night. I don't know if you saw the rain shots, but it rained. And now we're just cleaning up this mountain called the Arm, or we went up the Arm and now we're going up to the peak of the mountain next door to it so we could descend. But it's been a tough climb, and the weather's funky. It's supposed to be really nice today, so you see the sun right ahead there. Maybe these clouds will blow out at our altitude here in a minute. We'll get to see that nice cloud ocean below us. You can see there's some blue in the sky too, which is awesome. Oh yeah, look, right ahead. It's just blowing through. Well, we're trying to make up for some time that we lost yesterday, going through the Mahoosic Notch and then going up over the Arm. Really sucked up a lot of, well, the Arm didn't take us that long. It was just brutally steep, and it was one of those slabs of rock that's like carved out by a glacier sliding over it, which is pretty cool to see. It just looked like textured concrete all the way up. But it's windy right now. We finally got out of the AMC territory, which is where the gut hooks map ended as well, which, if you don't know what that means, don't worry about it. We can talk about that in the future. But the Appalachian Mountain Club. A lot of people who hike the trail don't like them very much. Kind of a interesting group of people. They run all the trails and all the huts in the White Mountains. We actually stayed at the AMC. We stayed at one of the AMC shelters last night. So we stayed at the AMC shelter last night. It's the last one, northbound on the AT. I think it was Speck Pond. I don't know. Yeah, I think it was Speck Pond is what we stayed at last night. Nice shelter. They've got really nice facilities. The only complaint I think a lot of people have about the AMC is that their stretch of trail is so tough. I mean, it's really tough. It's like you almost injure yourself going through it no matter what you do. And their stretch goes, like I said, through the Whites until this parking lot about 3 miles back from where I am now in Maine. But yeah, some of their trail is really, it's almost like it's overwhelming. But I think that's their thing. I think that particular club, see, there are maintenance clubs along the AT, trail clubs. My favorite might be the one in Roanoke. I don't know. My wife and I were talking today about visiting with the folks at the club in our neighborhood in North Carolina. Just because we're really grateful for the trail. And we'd like to, you can see Nipples way up there. Yeah, we'd like to either help out or pat somebody on the back, right? But yeah, there's trail clubs the whole way. They maintain the trails. Some of them do really, really good jobs. Some of them have a focus on the trail. Others of them have a focus on, you know, I guess, I can't understand what the focus of like the Potomac Appalachian Trail Club is. They've got all these facilities. They've got some facilities. And I think they've got a magazine, like a academic journal. Yeah, we're heading straight up this rock face right now. It's pretty awesome. I think the AMC here, the Mountain Club, they have a journal as well. I thumbed through a couple of the journals. I mean, how much can you write about when it comes to a trail? I guess the AMC, they're a little bit broader. But the little complaint about the PATC, their trail just wasn't very well maintained. And that's it. I mean, the maintenance is really, really terrible. And you see, like, you know, you feel like it's one of those clubs that people are really proud to be part of. I'm just wondering if any of those people really use the trail or maintain them. Probably talking myself into trail maintenance here. Although as far as a laborer goes, I'm a pretty beat up person. My body doesn't work like it used to when I was younger. My legs work pretty well though. But yeah, coming out of the worst, like I would say one of the worst, like most terrible, dreadful sections of trail was coming out of the Shenandoahs on the north end, and that's PATC. And it was like, I mean, just really scrubby woods. None of the bogs were kept up, so it was just really boggy, and everything was really overgrown. You just felt like you were getting ticks walking through there. You know, I'm complaining. I was on somebody else's trail. It's hard to complain when you're using somebody else's stuff. But then you go to their, I can't remember what it's called. You go to their Pride, which is, I think it's called the roller coaster out of Virginia, and it's called like the Bears. Oh man, I can't remember the name of it. Bears Den Hostel or something like that. It's south of Harper's Ferry. So yeah, the stretch from Shenandoah to Harper's Ferry, I didn't like it at all. I was actually ended by it. I thought it was so terrible. There were a couple offensive things on trail. A lot of people were through hiking were offended by how unsafe the last section of trail really is. You've come all this way to take an injury over what seems like the ego of a trail company or a trail club. That's how people talk. was awesome though. It was beautiful. You worked really hard. Really wore you out. But yeah, now we're in the Maine Appalachian Trail Club section of trail. Yeah, so far it's been lovely. Sorry about the wind. I don't know what this climb is called, but it's awesome. I'm at the top of this thing. Okay, so I just downloaded my gut hooks. This is my last section of gut hooks that gets you from, I think it's a Grafton Notch, all the way to Katahdin, which is the northern terminus of the Appalachian Trail. This mountain's called Bald Pate. So if you're looking on your AT map, that's where I am right now. It's up on Bald Pate Mountain, and it's pretty spectacular. Way out there in the distance, way out in the distance. That's the top of Mount Washington.